In this video we're covering while loops. So we've previously looked at fixed loops, which will go around a fixed number of times. A while loop, on the other hand, will keep going endlessly until a condition is met. So here is a program with a condition, and the idea behind this program is there's a number it has to meet, a threshold, and the program will keep looping over and over and over and over again until that threshold is met. So we are going to, as before, highlight the variables and the conditions, and that looks like it, and then put the arrows in. Now what's going to happen here is there is a loop, but it is a while loop, and it will go around an infinite number of times until the condition is met. So what I like to do is I'll put a little infinity sign next to it, just so we remember that. So the threshold, let's put the columns in. I'll call it T hold. There's no way I'm fitting that in. I'll call this num, and I'll write num is less than, doesn't even look like English, but my apologies. Right, threshold is set to 50, and that's not going to change. Receive a number from the keyboard, so the user, you, will type in 5, and the program will say, is the number 5 less than threshold? You know what, the way I always think about while loops actually as a kind of like an if statement, and a fixed loop had a baby, right? Because there's a condition in a while loop, and at the same time, because you need a condition to be able to escape, so the condition is similar to the if statement part, and the repeating bit is like the fixed loop part. So it's kind of like an if statement and a loop had a baby. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So threshold is 50, num is 5. Is the number 5 less than threshold? Yeah, it is. It's 50. So I forgot, this would be a true path. This is actually a false path. So is the number less than the threshold? Is 5 less than 50? Yeah, it is. So we put a true there, and then we ask the user for a number again. So we get a new number, which is 28, right? And then it will go around here. Probably what's better with the arrows actually is this one should maybe join up here. It's a bit weird because it's not going to end. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but that might help you think this through. And so we'll go around, and if the number is less than the threshold, so is 28 less than 50? Yeah, it still is. We still haven't cleared the threshold, so this is going to be true again. So we go in and we ask for a new number. So this number is 50 this time. We go around. Is 50 less than the threshold, right? So it's not less than or equal to. Is 50 less than 50? We've actually hit it, right? So we've got false here, and we'd follow the false path, and we'd go, the number cleared the threshold. The number cleared, you get the point. And I've just been an idiot. There's actually no point to this. You can just scroll that out. I'll delete that in the final document. And that's how it works. It will keep asking you this. Now, we only went around a few times, but it will go around forever until you beat that threshold, until you, I think of it as, you actually want to get an F with a while loop, you want to get a false, you want to escape the loop, right? So how do we do this in Python? Let's just get Python up. So each of these lines, so the first bit should be easy because we've been looking at this. So any of the set is just an equal, so threshold, so you go to 50. Same with the next line, we've been looking at this. So number equals int input, and oops, and we'll just say type in a number. Right, So for the while loop part, it's not too difficult. You have to write while number is less than threshold. I think I might have actually missed out something, so that like capital then, so you might have noticed thens in the if statement ones. Usually there's a then there, I've just missed it out. I'll add that in as well. But a then to us, if you remember from the if statement, is just a colon. So while the number is less than the threshold, then colon, we get a new number. Now you can actually just copy and paste this if you want. What I like to do is I like to keep it clear in my head, make the sentence slightly different, so type in a number again, and then end repeat. Same with other loops, we don't have a bit of code to close it, you just delete and that's it. And then the next line is send the number clear the threshold, so you can go print the number cleared the threshold. Right, so that's our program. This should work, I hope. So type in a number, so what we're typing in? We're typing in 5, and it'll say type in a number again because we're here, and so we type in 28, and then 50, and then the number cleared the threshold as soon as you get to 50. And that is pretty much it. I'll just point out, like, what happens if you just keep getting answers wrong? Like I said, this will go on, so you can just go, like, it's never gonna, oh, I typed in nothing, that's what broke it. So if you didn't have this bit, right, this is an easily forgotten bit. Say you didn't have that, I don't know what else you'd have. I think it's gonna complain that there's something not there, so I'll just type in hi, right? So what's going to happen is it's going to ask for a number and say please type it in. Now let's say we type in 5, which is well under 50, just like before. We're not going to be asked a question here. The question is important because it gives you an opportunity to escape. Normally you want to escape the while loop, so if you don't have the question there, bad things are going to happen. So I will run this, well, not that bad, but you'll see in a second. So let's say I get it wrong, it just keeps repeating hi. That's because we got it wrong here, and then it infinitely prints out whatever you've got there because you haven't given it another opportunity. So just to show you how it's working, I'll even put this under the hi. So type in a number again, and let's go try this. So type in a number 5, thanks Spotify. So type in a number again, it'll just keep saying it, and then every time it'll say hi. So I typed in nothing again, that's why it broke. Right, and that is the standard while loop.